Hi, I'm Marisa, and I share relatable stories surrounding mental health, wellness, and finding joy in life. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Thank you for tuning in today. In today's video, I wanted to sit down and just have a brief talk because I love talking about skincare and makeup, and it's something that I really miss from working in stores and being customer in a customer facing role. And I feel like makeup and skincare have played a big part in me gaining confidence over the years, like learning and finding out about different products for what my skin needed in the different, times of my life as I worked throughout the stores. I have really been able to curate what I like and when my skin needs certain things. So today I wanted to talk about some of the products that I've loved this summer specifically. The first product you saw me put under my eyes was the Tula Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm Stick. It's a cooling stick which does help brighten, and it just feels really good and helps my makeup glide on a little bit nicer when I put it on. And after that, I applied the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer, which currently is only available on Ulta's website. You can't find this one in stores unless that changed recently. I just know that the last three I bought were online, and it's literally the best primer in my opinion. It's only $10, but it works like magic. Then I used two colors of the Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation. This one was recommended to me by one of my friends. Shout out to Courtney. Thanks, girl. She let me borrow her, but hers was actually not the right color for me. But I really loved the texture and the consistency of it and how it wore that day. So I decided to pick up my own. But unfortunately, the light neutral wasn't the best shade for me at the time that I bought it because I did get a little bit of color in the summer. So I used it along with the medium neutral. So number 12 and number 18 is what I'm mixing here. And then at the end, I did also add more of the 12 light neutral right to my chin here, and towards the end I add some to my forehead, and then I just continue blending it out with my fingers. And if you will notice, I am using my fingers, and I'll continue to use my fingers for the rest of my face makeup as well. I do feel like brushes can come in handy, or the beauty blender can come in really handy if you want a specific type of look. I feel like a brush will give heavier coverage. The beauty blender does give a bit more of a dewy or glowy finish because of I usually use it wet, so it leaves a different type of finish and also lighter. If you wanted to have a lighter look with your foundation, you could use the beauty blender wet. But here I am just using my fingers because I like the way that it feels, the texture. It's almost like applying a cream to your face, and I love blending it out with my fingers. I just feel like it looks most natural on me. So that's what I'm doing here. Just blend, blend, blend. And I feel like that was good right there. Yep. So then we are moving on to a cream blush, and I love this blush. This is, yeah, you can't really see it there, but it's Pat McGrath, which we do sell in some stores now too. It's one of our luxury brands. You can't see the color here either, but it's called, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, Flirtique. I think that it's what it's called. It's a pink shade, obviously. I think all their packaging is pink for all the blush sticks, but the shade is like a nice dark pink color. Yeah, Flirtique. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And you get a lot of product in there. It's 7 grams, 0.24 ounces. Um, I don't remember the cost, but I'll link these below if you're interested in checking them out. I don't get any commission or anything on the Ulta website. It's just for fun. I'm sharing this just for fun. No affiliation whatsoever. Just a huge fan, obviously. I'm an employee, but no affiliation. All my honest opinions here. But yes, I love this blush because it's really buildable. It's really creamy, which is something I really like about it because some cream blushes tend to have I don't know, more dry texture. Some cream blushes tend to have like a tacky texture or drier texture, but this one doesn't. It just feels really good when it goes on your skin. Pat McGrath one just feels more glossy, and I like that because it's light. Like once I blend it out with my fingers, you can see here, like I just keep adding more to add more color because of how easily it blends. But I love that about it because it's very forgiving. If you add a lot or if I add too much, I feel like it's easy to blend out and not look terrible. Um, yeah, as you see here, I'm just keep adding more. Yeah, I really do like this blush. It goes on super smooth, and I love applying it with my finger or a brush. I don't love using the Beauty Blender with this. After that, I am using the Fenty Beauty Match Sticks in the color Pearl. It is a highlighter stick that I think you can probably apply in many different ways. You can probably wear it under your makeup, with no makeup, over your makeup, probably as eyeshadow. There's on your collarbones. There's probably so many different ways you could utilize this stick, but I love it just to highlight some of the areas where the sun would naturally kiss your face and just some areas that I feel like I'd want to add a little bit more glow. And normally I do that on my chin, right above my lip, and the cupid's bow, a little bit on my bridge of my nose, and then around my eyes. Not completely around my eyes, but like right above the eyebrows, and then like the, what is it called? The bones around your eyes? Yeah, under your eyes. Then I added a little bit of a cream shadow. This one looks cool. I love the packaging. It's like a pop. It's like looks like a little paint stick or a paint. Um, I don't know, like a little paint container. It's called a Rabanne Color Shot. It's a cream to paint liquid eyeshadow. This color was a metallic liquid eyeshadow actually in the color Lavender Sky. I do like these. I feel like you get a lot of product. There's 10 milliliters in here. I don't remember the price again, but I'll link it below. Um, yeah, they last a long time. Normally, I would use this with a primer, and then I do like putting eyeshadow over it sometimes as well, just for longevity of the product. But this day, I didn't care for longevity. I just did my makeup to have a nice natural, low makeup look for that day, and I like having a little bit of sparkle or color on my eye to accentuate them, and this worked really well for that day. So here I am again, just using my fingers. Oop, there's a little kid that you saw there. Need to, whoops, there's another one. I should have cut that part out. So anyway, just blend, blend, blend. And yeah, again, just using my fingers for most of this look because while brushes are nice to have, they can be a luxury, and I don't think that brushes are always necessary to have in your everyday makeup kit if that's not something that you feel like you want or need to use. My eyebrows right now, I am using a brush, obviously. I think this is the LAMIK one. Um, it's also from our website, I believe. Just using the LAMIK brush to apply my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Powder. I have the color 4.5 Neutral Deep Brown, I'm sorry. 4.5 Neutral Deep Brown. And I have gotten my eyebrows microbladed in the past. I got my first ones done back in 2022, I believe, and then 6 weeks after that, I got a touch up, and then I haven't done any microblading on them since. Since then, I have only been using products like the Goof Proof Brow Powder or the Benefit eye pencils or eyebrow pencils, or that's pretty much the only two things that I've been using actually. Or the LAMIK. I have tried the LAMIK powder too, and that one works really nicely too. And I do like microblading, but I don't think that it's a one and done. You do need to continue either getting them done annually or, as I'm doing here, just continue filling them in basically. But they do give a shape, so I'm able to fill them in quicker than I used to. I used to have to like kind of draw them out and figure out where I'm going to put them. Yeah, I grew up in the time where they had us pluck them really, really small when I was younger. Unfortunately, not nobody made me do that, but I think that was just the times. That's how we were doing them back then. So here I am just filling them in with the pencil or with the powder because I overdid it back in the day, and now they don't grow. Then I am moving on to my least favorite. I hate doing this part. It looks so creepy, but I need it because my eyelashes are so flat. So I'm curling my eyelashes. What is this eyelash curler? I don't remember. I think it's a Tweezerman one. It is a Tweezerman one. And I believe that's all that is. It's a Tweezerman one. This is my Lancome eye pencil that I love. It's a purple color, And I don't know anything else about it. I just know that I used up a lot of it. It's almost done, so I had to sharpen it there with my little Benefit pencil sharpener. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my eyeballs. I'm adding it here. I love eyeliner. I've been told that I have slightly hooded eyes and that they're almond shape, so I feel like eyeliner really helps accentuate them. And on a day where I don't even feel like wearing a lot of makeup, adding eyeliner and a little bit of mascara, I feel like just helps make me look a little bit more awake. So yeah, I really love this purple color. I have brown eyes, so I think purple goes nice with brown eyes in general, but yes, so that's what I'm doing here. And that's one of the things that helps me feel confident is applying eyeliner or just doing my makeup in general. I feel like the habit or the ritual of doing my makeup is what really gets me ready for the day and helps me put my intentions together and like how I want to my day to go. And on most days that I have my ritual, I try to choose joy. I try to move my day forward with joy because I think it's important to be that person for others. I've had my own things that I've gone through in life, and I know that it is hard. Daily life can be hard for others, and whether you're dealing with daily stressors, big traumas, little traumas, whatever it may be, the least we can do is, when we feel it, is to spread the joy to others. If you don't feel it, obviously, don't force yourself, but sometimes fake until you make it really does help, and the more you fake it, it can eventually become true too. But I just feel like I've had enough of those days where now most of my days are filled with joy. And when I am able to, I love showing kindness and love to others and making others smile because everyone deserves to feel that in their lives. So it hasn't always been easy for me either, but I'm able to choose happiness and joy now, so I'm happy to show others. Makeup also helps with building confidence from the outside in because when you feel good on the outside, it helps to make you feel better on the inside, and then you can build that self talk and that positive self talk more. Here I am applying the mascara I'm using for the day, which is Dior. I think I ended up, I will layer them, I think, but this first layer is Dior Show, I believe the mascara is called. Again, I will link it below, but yes, this is also sold at Ulta stores, and it really does give nice volume, and it's a really dark black color, which I love about it, and it doesn't flake. I feel like it wears really nicely. A lot of my friends and I have different opinions when it comes to mascara. Like I cannot I used to love the Too Faced BTS mascara, but now I cannot stand it. I feel like it flakes on me, and I don't know if it's because my skin and lashes have just changed over the years and it doesn't accept them the same way, but it flakes awfully on me. And if I get sweaty, I get rings under my eyes wearing that one. This Dior one doesn't do that. Fortunately, I really love it. It wears nicely, and even if I end up perspiring throughout the day or sweating on my face, it doesn't smear or look bad. Then I am checking here. Let's see. Yep, looks good. And then I forgot to add the clear eyebrow gel over the powder earlier, so I'm adding that here. It's a Benefit clear brow gel that I'm adding just for a little bit more hold because they tend to go a little out of place. I do get them waxed. I forgot to mention that earlier. I get them waxed every once in a while, and then I also do get them colored every once in a while by the Benefit technicians and stores. And I love using the gel to kind of just hold them in place when I haven't done that in a while. And here I'm also using a Benefit mascara to layer over the Dior. This one has a really nice brush that helps separate them more, and with that separation it just kind of swoops them up a little bit more for additional volume, and I just love the way it looks at the end. You probably can't see it very well here, but yeah. Here I feel like I was pretty satisfied with my makeup look so far, and I was ready to move on to lips. And when I did, I used the Vice Lip Bond Glossy Longwear Liquid Lipstick from Urban Decay. Wow, that's quite the name. But you have to shake them up like a lot before you actually apply them so that it can mix the color better. I first put on the color Shock Value, which is a neon pink, and then the second color I added was No Restraint, which is a bold purple. That's how they describe it on the website. And then I mixed them together, and I loved the way it looked on my hand. It looked beautiful mixed together, but it wasn't as bright when I applied it because I just had a little bit of it on my finger. So whatever was left over is what made it on my lips. Then adding just a little bit more color for saturation to make them look a little bit more bold. And this will last for several hours, even through drinking and eating. It might fade a bit, but it lasts a long time. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you will subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Talk to you then. Bye.